Welcome to the Forward Rewind. Hey, tough week, but we are so grateful to be here with you. Let's rewind. People demanding answers after power outages impact over 4 million Texas households. Over 1 million of those outages right here in Houston, Texas. Last week's series of winter storms not only left millions in freezing in-home conditions, but also left millions without water. Wait, how? Rick Perry, Greg Abbott, who has the answers? Dozens dead as a result of the harsh conditions. Surprise, surprise, most of the Texas political leaders are playing the blame game. The biggest finger is being pointed to ERCOT. As a privatized state power grid, the Electric Reliability Council of Texas has dodged the federal regulations for years. This company oversees 90% of the electricity grid in Texas. After the suffering of millions, do we have answers? Do we have consequences? No and no. Why wasn't there better preparation? Why wasn't there a backup or emergency system in place? Stay locked into forwardtimes.com to follow up with the updates, statements, solutions, and consequences for the privatized state power grid and the companies that benefit off the suffering of millions. Here we go. J.J. Watt and the Houston Texans part ways after 10 years. After what can only be described as a disappointing sports season in Houston, another star has said, peace out. J.J. Watt, former defensive end for the Houston Texans, reached an agreement with the Texans for his release. Watt is among the latest in a string of star players to depart from the city in a hasty fashion, joining former Rockets players James Harden and Russell Westbrook, as well as Astros player George Springer. Texans chair and CEO Cal McNair released a statement saying, change is never easy, especially when it involves the ones you love. JJ's impact on not only the organization, but the entire Houston community is unlike any player in our franchise history. While the team could have traded him, ultimately he was released so he would have an opportunity to play for a Super Bowl contending team. After all Watt has done for our city, a release seems like a reasonable request. Why are we losing all these star players? Let's hear it in the comments. NNPA, National Newspaper Publishers Association, and Zinger News unite to sponsor Virtual Tech Conference 2021. The pandemic has locked many doors for businesses, but also has opened new opportunities and technology innovations for Black-owned businesses. Tech Conference 2021 is a one-day virtual summit that will begin at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, February 24th. The conference is structured to present constructive information, data, and best practices on the various technological advances in the national and global marketplace during the prolonged pandemic and afterwards. Check out the business section at forwardtimes.com for how you can benefit from attending this tech conference. All right, 2021, there is more work to be done, more movement for the movement. Has anyone addressed the question of slavery and its comprehensive impact on Black Americans in this country? Well, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee is leading the U.S. Reparations Bill HR40, the reparations legislation that focuses on racial healing and transformation. The longtime Democratic representative from Texas chaired a hearing on Wednesday, February 17th. Now, while the bill doesn't place a specific monetary value on reparations, it does, however, focus on investigating and presenting the actual facts and truth about the centuries of inhumane enslavement of African people, racial healing, and transformation. The bill would fund a commission to study and develop proposals for reparations to African Americans. Stay locked in to forwardtimes.com for more information on Bill HR40. This has been your Forward Rewind, powered by Black and Forward. Thank you for starting your week off with us. For more information on these stories, go over to forwardtimes.com and check us out. See you next Monday.